YouTube, it's the Not So Perfect Mom. I would just do an update on what we're reading and an update on life a little bit, I guess, as related to reading and books. I have a home library. This is our homeschool room we're in right now, and we also have another big room, and it had all my books and my children's fiction books and stuff in it, and it was probably about 12 bookcases in there, and we actually had a lot of rain, and it flooded. It damaged a lot of my bookcases, but the books were able to be saved. We toted them all up. At least I hope they're all safe. A lot of it was moved in water. It was really a sad thing for someone who loves books as much as I do to have to do all this. They're all upstairs. We are going to have to refinish our basement again. Flooring, walls, everything. It's not covered by insurance, so it's all coming out of pocket. It's going to be a very slow process. So anyway, on to some more cheerful things, I guess. Just going to show you what we've been reading and what we're studying a little bit. And okay, my 9-year-old is homeschooled. The one that's homeschooled is reading this by George Bernard Shaw. I cannot say the name of this book. I've tried. I stumbled worse than Audrey Hepburn did in the movie. It really did. But I like this edition because they have really good pictures in it. You could scan them and use them for coloring pages. If you were doing it for like a family read aloud, that would be awesome. And she just finished this, so we checked out this from the library, My Fair Lady, based on that book. And I love this movie. My daughter said, boy, they sure sing a lot, but she's actually enjoying it. And then her library book picks for the week are Siblings, Curfews, and How to Deal, Questions and Answers About Family Life. And it's a very colorful, interactive book. She enjoys these. There's 2 or 3 more in the series that our library personally has. There may be more in the series because our library is always slow to get things. Let's see. And then she loves the Baby Mouse series. So we've been getting these as they come through the library. And this is Baby Mouse for President. It's book 16, I believe. It's a graphic novel. And then, Baby Mouse, Bad Babysitter, book 19 in it. Again, it's graphic novel. Seriously cute. You can recommend it for even younger than 9-year-old. I'd say all the way down to a beginning reader. A 6-year-old would probably enjoy it. And then she is into these Dear Dumb Diaries series, and she already read all the big books. What are they called? See, I'm digging through the pile here, huh? The Dork Diaries. And then she read the boys version. I can't think what it's called. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And now she's on to these. And this is book 6 of year 2. Live Each Day to the Dumbest. This is book 7, and it's Never Underestimate Your Dumbness. She loves the sarcasm in these chapter books. She's learning to be very sarcastic. Oops, I guess that's my fault. But it's got pictures. They're cute. And then another one. This is book 9. That's What Friends Aren't For. This is book 11. Okay, so maybe I have superpowers. Number 12. Me, Just Like You, Only Better. And book 8. It's Not My Fault I Know Everything. Okay, that's all she checked out. And then my youngest is still in public school, and she picked out these books. Some of these. This one, The Dork Diaries. Tales from the Not So Popular Party Girl. Now, my older daughter has these series in hardback, and she refuses to let her younger sister borrow them, so she's been checking them out from the library. That's how much they love them. They will not let the other one borrow it. And then this is Robin Hood, and it is a graphic novel. I love these things. I think whoever decided that graphic novels for classic books is a genius. It introduces the kids to things that they probably wouldn't pick up. They would be saying is too babyish or too hard or, you know, whatever, depending on your child. These, I love these. This is The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, The Adventure of the Dying Detective, and it's also a graphic novel. So I intend to swipe these when she's done and read them for myself because I love Sherlock Holmes and I love graphic novels. They're cute. The Adventure of the Priory School, also a graphic novel. Let's see. Here is, see if you can read that. Adapted by Vincent Goodwin, illustrated by Ben Dunn, and they're both the same. And now, my reading. I am currently reading Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking by Suzanne Cain. I am an introvert. I don't like to talk, and I don't like to be around people. I do like to talk about books. I do like to talk about homeschooling, but I get really nervous around real life people, and especially in big groups, and I relate to a lot of the things that are in this book. But you know, the first couple of chapters in it really focuses on why society says it's good to be an extrovert, to be outgoing and a people pleaser, and, you know, to say what's on your mind and be assertive. And I can see the reasoning behind that, you know, why people are perceived as being more intelligent because they're more outgoing. And I'm only on page 63, so I'm not very far into the book, and I'm slowly working my way through it. It's not, you know, exciting. And then my son actually plays a video game. He's a gamer, and he plays this one game. I don't know if this is actually the name of the game or if this is just a book or something that was from the game, and he decided we needed to get it, and it's a book depository book. Metro 2033 by Dmitry Glukhovsky, however that is said. I don't know anything about it. I know it's dystopian. It's about an apocalypse or something, but he told me I had to read it, and then he would read it. So I take that as a challenge, and I will read it, and he's going to read it. And then I'm reading, let's do this one. On my Kindle, I'm reading Everrealm, Book 1 of the Everrealm series by J.D. Wright. It's a fantasy magic series about a princess who becomes a queen at a young age, and her love interests and the magicians and her uncle who is trying to take over the kingdom because she was made queen instead of him. And it's pretty good. I'm listening to it with the audio feature on my Kindle while I work on my computer on other stuff. And it's pretty quickly going to it. And then my last one is The Know-It-All, One Man's Humble Quest to Become the Smartest Person in the World by A.J. Jacobs. This is a mixed feeling. I mean, I absolutely love the title. I would love to be the person that knows everything on Earth. But it's kind of boring. He's basically reading the Encyclopedia Britannica, and like each page is an entry from the encyclopedia, like Casanova, and then he kind of tells what he got from it. Sometimes it's a long amount, and sometimes it's just a word. Like this one is: the famous 18th century Lothario, who ended his life as a librarian. Librarians could use that to sex up their image. Some of it's kind of, you know, that was an interesting tidbit, but some of the other stuff is, you know, kind of slow. So, but I'm going to keep checking. And the last book I ordered before the flood was The Iron Knight by Julie Kagawa. It's the 4th book in the Iron Fae series. My husband bought me book 2 for Christmas, and I already had 1 and 3, so I'm going to actually sit down and read the whole series. Sorry, that was my son. But anyway, that is all the books that we are reading right now for this week. So I hope you all have a great day, and the weather's been nicer to you than it has been to us.